small. Watch the clock ticking off the
Hey everyone, I hope you're all okay. Welcome back to my channel and hello to a brand new video. As you're going to see from the title, today I'm going to be bringing you back the return of the supermarket healthy food shop hauls. That was such a mouthful. I feel like I've made that so much longer than it needed to be. Basically, I've been food shopping, picked up a load of healthy stuff, and I just really wanted to share with you what I got. I know I used to do these videos quite on the regular actually last year, and you really enjoyed them. So yeah, I thought I'd bring them back. Can't get more simpler than that. I just thought with it being a new year, and I feel like January, everybody wants to sort of kickstart their healthy eating, getting back into exercising, and just in general being more healthier, especially after the Christmas period. You know how it is, we all overindulge in food, eat our body weight in mince pies and cakes and party buffet food and everything else. So yeah, just thought it'd be a nice idea just to show you my January food shop and how I'm kickstarting my year, what I'm going to be eating, give you some recipe ideas too. I actually shopped somewhere different today. I usually rotate between Morrison's and Aldi. So yeah, just thought I'd try out Sainsbury's just to be a little bit different. Did my food shop, got to the basket, and as you guys know, I have Shop Tagger installed on my desktop, so it's like a little button. Okay, anyway, cut the ramble short, it then flags up with any discount codes or any savings that you can save when you're at the checkout, and it managed to save me 18 baht. So yeah, when I looked into what coupon they had, you know, sort of flagged up, it was one for first time online shoppers. So if you've never made an account on Sainsbury's, never shopped online on a food order, you get £18 off your first food order when you spend £60, which really good saving. I think my food shop came to like £105 in total after the vouchers, plus I didn't get some of my stuff, so I think I got refunded like £10 as well, because that's the one bad thing about online food shopping. Sometimes your order isn't in stock, so when they come to the door they give you substitutes which aren't always great. So yeah, that was pretty annoying because the things that got substituted were all my meat-free options. So yeah, great start to the meat-free, you know, diet. So I did end up taking a quick stop to Morrison's this morning just to pick up some meat-free alternatives that, you know, I couldn't get from Sainsbury's. So yeah, I'm going to show you them as well in this food shop. So good news if you are meat-free, I do have some meat-free options within this haul. Yeah, just in regards to the meat-free thing, I just really want to try this year just to have 2 or 3 meat-free days. I do like meat, you know, open and honest, and I do struggle to eliminate it completely out of my diet. Breakfast and lunch I can do it very easily, but when it comes to dinner I do enjoy salmon, I do enjoy prawns, and I do enjoy chicken. They're the main 3 things I eat. So yeah, I just thought it'd be good to cut back. If you can cut back in some ways and, you know, get alternatives, then that's great, and that's what I'm trying to do. So like I said, 3 meat-free days a week, and then the rest I'll just have like chicken and salmon. That's literally all I have. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and get straight on into the food haul. So if you want to see what I picked up from Sainsbury's, then please continue watching. Okay, so here is the food shop. This lasts me around about 2 to 3 weeks, and I probably just need to go to the shop in between just to maybe get some new fresh veg or something, like literally hardly anything. So yeah, this does last me a fair while, and I'll show you how, you know, I make it last, because again, you're probably thinking there's loads of fresh fruit there's loads of fresh meat, how do you make it last so long? I'm going to show you. So yeah, in total I spent £134, so £30 at Morrison's because I had to go and get some alternatives, and also their like Unstoppables and things are much cheaper. So yeah, I got them from Morrison's. So I spent 30 at Morrison's and 104 at Sainsbury's. So if you are a new customer for Sainsbury's online, this was a home delivery, you will get £18 off a £60 order, which is such a saving. So definitely recommend checking that out and maybe doing it. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get straight on in and show you because my food's sitting out. I'm gonna start at this end first, which is sort of like miscellaneous and the costly end, which all adds up. First up, I picked up a reed diffuser. I mean, I know it's not an essential, but my mum has one of these in her downstairs bathroom, and oh my goodness, every time I go in there, I'm like, Mum, what smells so good in your downstairs toilet? Like, it smells incredible. And it was one of these. She wasn't so sure on what scent it was. She said it was like a Christmas one. This was the only one I found, mulled wine. But yeah, these were reduced to clear, £4 I believe. They should have been £8, and they are so scented and so good. I sometimes find with reed diffusers that they're strong initially, then they wear off, but this one, my mum's had it in there a while now and it's still so strong, so I picked up that. The next thing I picked up was some more cat food. So I feed my cats a mixture of Sheba and Applause. Now, if anybody owns a cat, they will know that Applause is so expensive. It's sort of like natural, you know, like, I don't know if it's 100% meat, but anyway, it's really good stuff for your cat. So they sort of have a mixture of that and Sheba. I would love to feed them Applause, but it's literally like £1.10 a tin. I have 2 cats, that works out at £2 a day. They'd probably have 2 tins a day. Like, it would be so expensive. So yeah, I feed them a mixture of Sheba. The biscuits I get are these ones, the Purina one, which honestly, I know people always have something to say about what cat food you feed your cat, but I find that a mixture of Sheba, them biscuits, the Purina one, and some Applause, they are honestly in such good condition. Their coats are shiny, like they look lovely. I don't know, I really rate it. So yeah, like I said, I'd go between this, Applause, and Purina. This was £12 and you get 40 packs. Next up, I picked up some more shampoo, and if you haven't tried this shampoo, then I totally recommend you trying it. So a little bit on the pricey side. This was £6. I'm sure you can now see why my food shop equated to quite a lot. I actually got sent this about 6 months to 9 months ago now. It actually sent me a few parcels since with like top-ups and stuff, but I'd run out and I needed some more shampoo. I've still got a conditioner left, and since using this, I cannot use anything else. I tried to use a new shampoo the other day, absolutely hated it. It's sulfate free, no nasties, and yeah, just so good, and it smells amazing too. Like, this is one of them shampoos that as soon as you put it in your hair, you get out the bath, you can smell it in your hair. So yeah, I really rate this. Like I said, I know it's a little bit pricey, but I just feel like it's doing the world of good for my hair. So yeah, love that. I then picked up this was from Morrison's. It was reduced, well, not reduced, on offer for £2. They're normally like £3 I think. So yeah, this is my favourite scent. It's just the Method Anti-Bac all-purpose wild rhubarb. I then picked up these from Morrison's as well. These were 2 for £5, which works out to £2.50 each, so I don't think that's bad value at all. This is like my favourite scent, which is the Lenore Unstoppables Fresh. If you don't know what these are just incense boosters to add to your washing, and yeah, they just smell so good. I also sprinkle these in my bin sometimes as well, put them in my cushions on my sofa. They're amazing. And I also really like this scent as well, which is the Spring, so I picked up that one. Then got some Comfort Creations fabric conditioner, just a big one of these. I think this was £3, which I don't think was too bad at all. This is the scent Lily, is it Lily? Yeah, Strawberry and Lily, and again, smells so incredible. Then just got some mandatory toothpaste. This is the Colgate Total Whitening toothpaste. I mean, I don't really use the same toothpaste every time, I will admit. I always have a whitening one. Yeah, this was on offer, I think, for like £2, so I got that. I then picked up some cat treats because, oh my goodness, my cats absolutely love these. They go wild for these treats. As soon as I have the packet in my hand, they can just hear it, they come running, they love them. So yeah, I got them. I then also picked up this brilliant white repair. This was from, yeah, back to Sainsbury's. I think this was a couple of £1, but does anybody else have the struggle of fake tan bed sheets, washing them and the fake tan just not coming out? Honestly, my bed sheets were quite expensive as well, and yeah, they just don't look white anymore. So I thought I'd try this and see if I can get them looking white and bright again. So I'll let you know how that goes. I then also stocked up on some Zaflora in Morrison's because I just know this is going to be off the shelf soon, and I've been loving using this Sparkling Spruce scent. By far my favourite. Like, I used to really love these sort of like winter morning and cinnamon ones, but yeah, I've gone to like more of a fresher scent now. I'd say this is very fresh. Yeah, I really like it. So I got 3 of them, which will probably run out very soon with how I use it. Right, now we're on to food. Oh wait, sorry, we're not on to food. One more thing. Super soft coconut Sainsbury's tissue rolls. I just got 9, thought I'd just stock up because it just worked out a little bit cheaper. These are so good, right? I know it's toilet roll, but they're coconut scented, so when they're like in the bathroom, again, you can smell like coconut. It's so good. So yeah, a bit addicted to the coconut ones. I just can't have normal toilet roll now. Right, now onto the food. So we're gonna start with sort of like cupboard essentials first. The first thing I picked up was some seeded sourdough half bloomer. Obviously I only got a little one. I don't have too much bread in my diet, but I mean, I'm not scared of it at the same time. I know some people are really scared of carbs and bread. I know it can bloat people, so that's why they steer clear of it. Admittedly, that's why I don't have it as much too, but I do love a bit of bread, especially with soup, and especially like avocado on toast with mackerel and chili flakes. That's one of my favorite lunches ever. So yeah, just thought I'd get a small one of these. What's the date on this? The 10th. So I think it's the 8th today, so it's only got a couple days live. But what I do is whatever I don't use, I freeze. Always remember, guys, you have a freezer, so make sure you use it so you don't waste food. I then picked up some wholemeal tortillas. You guys know I love myself Mexican food. Like, it is my favorite food ever. Fajitas, wraps, enchiladas, yeah. I picked these up to make some chicken tikka wraps, which I'm going to show you how I make. But yeah, got those. Also picked up some whole wheat spaghetti. I got this to go with some meatballs. So I was actually going to make the meat-free meatballs and spaghetti, but they didn't turn up, and Morrison's didn't have any meat-free meatballs either. So still on the hunt to try the meat-free meatballs, but for now I just picked up some turkey ones to go with that. I then picked up, like I said, some spices. So I got this tikka curry powder that's going to make my chicken tikka wraps. Tarragon, honestly, this is one of my favorite herbs ever. This goes really well in like a creamy sauce. I make a lovely chicken dish with this. So I have like chicken, mushrooms, and then I just get double cream. I mean, this is not healthy, guys. This is what I have like on a Saturday. Double cream, tarragon, salt, pepper, and maybe a little bit of Parmesan cheese in the sauce as well. Yeah, love that. And it's really hard to find fresh, so got myself a cupboard one of it. Also got some black peppercorns because I smashed my peppercorn grinder the other day, and I love pepper to season. I then picked up some chicken tikka masala paste. Again, this is going to be for my wraps. I then got some raspberry Kool-Aid. Now, I mean, this isn't the healthiest thing ever, but I do have a massive sweet tooth, so instead of eating, you know, rhubarb crumble, chocolate sponge, I will simply have Greek yogurt, some fruits, and a tiny little bit of the raspberry Kool-Aid just drizzled over the top, and it tastes so good. I then got some tomato puree because, again, I ran out, and I use this in so many different dishes. Then also got some pui, is that how you say it? Pui lentils. I actually haven't ever had lentils, and I know they're supposed to be so good for you. And I saw a prawn dish actually, and it was on a bed of these like lentils. So yeah, thought I'd try them. I mean, don't know what they taste like, but we'll try. I also picked up a couple of packs of brown basmati rice. These are just so handy for like when you're on the go and you want a quick meal. I did also get some boil in the bags too, because, you know, these obviously work out a lot more costly than the boil in the bags. I then picked up a couple of kits. Again, I do like to cook a lot of things fresh, but you know, there's always days or evenings where you just want something quick to make. So I got a taco kit. Now I'm actually going to make a meat-free dish with these. I was going to get the meat-free pulled pork by Linda McCartney. Again, didn't have it in stock. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with the meat-free aisles at the moment, but yeah, they don't have anything in stock. So I have got an alternative, which I'm going to show you what I'm going to put in there for meat-free, but I'm going to make some meat-free tacos. Then I also picked up some enchiladas because enchiladas are life, and they're actually not the worst things for you guys. I only have 2, so they work out at 152 calories each, and then I just have a side salad or something with it. So yeah, love those. I also got some cashew nuts. I mean, these are great for snacking, but there's actually a recipe for protein balls I'm going to be making, which needs cashew nuts. So that's what I got them primarily for. I also got some sunflower seeds. Again, these are really good for you, and they go in this protein ball recipe that I want to make. Then got some mint sauce. Now, this is to make a sort of like dressing to go on my chicken tikka wrap. I'm simply going to mix some mint sauce with some Greek yogurt just to make a sort of like, I don't know, minty dressing. I then picked up some smooth peanut butter. Again, this just goes on everything. You can have it on rice cakes with bananas. as a snack. And it also goes in this recipe for my protein balls. I then got a few tins of chopped tomatoes because they always come in handy for like tomato based sauces, chili, meatball sauces, etc. I then got some kidney beans as well for my chili, a tin of sweet corn because I didn't have any, and yeah, it just comes in handy. Also picked up some breadcrumbs because this actually surprisingly comes in very handy. It's in a lot of recipes and I really wanted to start making my own stuffed mushrooms. I also just got some honey and mustard salad dressing because I hate plain salad. So yeah, this makes it taste so much better. I then also got some sweet chili sauce, the light version, which is like less sugar. I love this on top of rice cakes or corn cakes, whichever ones you want to get. Cottage cheese and some of this sauce. Honestly, it is the best thing ever. I also picked up some dates. Again, these are for my protein balls that I'm going to be making. I then stocked up on some more corn cakes because I didn't have any, and then I got some Yorkshire tea. If you know, you know. Yorkshire tea is just the one. I don't care what anybody says. No tea competes with this. I honestly struggle to drink any tea apart from Yorkshire tea. If I go to someone's house and they make me a cup of tea that's not Yorkshire, I just instantly know. And I also got decaf just because I try not to have too much caffeine because it makes me anxious, and yeah, I just don't need it. It just tastes exactly the same as normal, in my opinion. I do have the odd caffeine tea. I do have a box full of caffeine ones in there, but yeah, I just try and have decaf, which are more expensive, which is so annoying, but yeah, anyway. I then picked up some biscuits because look, everything in moderation, but I wanted to try healthier biscuit options. I don't know if anybody can relate to this. Once you get your cup of tea and the biscuit tin out, you can end up demolishing so many. So yeah, I thought I'd try these. So these are the Naans, I don't know how you say that, Naans. Anyway, they're the non-stem ginger oat biscuits. I love oat biscuits and I love ginger too. Ginger's really good for you. These are 40% less sugar, 44 calories per biscuit, source of fibre, whole grain oats. So yeah, these are not actually too bad. So I thought I'd get those. And then I also got these ones, which are again gluten-free. I mean, I'm not gluten-free, they just happen to be gluten-free. But these are the oats and chocolate chip ones. Again, these are 48 calories per biscuit. I also got some of these mini meringues. Now, I know meringues are full of sugar, not technically healthy, but if you want a sort of like lower calorie, healthier option dessert, what I do is I literally take like 2 of these and just sprinkle them over some Greek yogurt and fruit, and like I said, maybe a little bit of Kool-Aid as well. Taste amazing. Then picked up some raspberries. I absolutely love raspberries. These are just, I can eat a whole pack of raspberries in a day. Like, I just love them so much. So I got some raspberries. I also got some egg noodles because I love myself a stir fry. Just such a quick, easy meal to make. Got really good dates on as well. Like, it's the 8th today. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, we've got 5 days. So what I normally do as well with my shopping, guys, is I'll sort of go through everything and sort of on my notes section on my phone. I know this sounds so sad, but I'll make a note of like what I need to eat first, just to ensure that I don't waste anything. So like that I won't have for like a few days because it's got a good date on. So I'll try and use up, like these have got the 8th on, so these have actually got today on. Wait, is it the 8th today? My bad, just realised it's the 7th, not the 8th. So yeah, even longer on the noodles. But for example, these have got the 8th on, so I'll probably have them today or tomorrow because they're going out of date soon. Also, another note on fruit and veg, just quickly whilst I'm here, sorry, rambling. But a lot of people always say to me like, why do you buy so much fruit and veg? It goes off so quick, like, you know, how do you get this to last? This will last me a good like week and a half because I find with fruit and veg that some things go beyond their sell by date. Just because this, for example, says the 10th, like I know that will probably be perfectly okay until like the 12th, 13th, as long as it's refrigerated. So yeah, try just to not get in the habit of being so hung up on dates, especially with fruit and veg. Meats, different story. Dairy, different story. But fruit and veg, as long as you refrigerate it, just sort of look at it. And if it looks okay, it's not got any mold growing out of it, 9 times out of 10, it's absolutely fine. Like the amount of food we used to waste when I worked in like a supermarket was ridiculous. And it all looked absolutely fine. So yeah. Anyway, peppers, love peppers, go in so many different dishes. So I got a pack of those. Spring onions, again, use these a lot in my cooking. Lemon, I always find something to use lemon with. Salmon, I also have like lemon and honey and ginger now and again. Don't drink it often, but yeah, just have it now and again for a pick-me-up. Asparagus, love asparagus, one of my favourite veg. Also got an orange. What did I get an orange for? Oh, for my protein balls, because they're chocolate orange protein balls. Also picked up a pack of courgette. I love courgettes for like Mediterranean veg. So I'll have like courgette, peppers, red onion. You can have tomatoes as well, but I actually can't eat tomatoes. I know this sounds really weird, guys, but do you know when I eat tomatoes, it makes my tongue go funny? Like, I get blotchy tongue. Does anybody else relate? Like, I think it's the acid in them or something. But anyway, I don't really eat tomatoes. Pears. Love a pear, just really good for snacking. Tender stem broccoli, I'm a little bit fussy. I only like this sort of broccoli. Don't know what it is, just in my opinion tastes a lot nicer. Butternut squash. Now, this is really, really good as a carb alternative. So if there's a day where you want in, you know, no carbs in your meal, but you're thinking, oh my goodness, how am I going to get more full? Have veg. Honestly, just pack your plate with veg and enough veg. Like, you know, I see people on Instagram that have salmon and then like 4 pieces of asparagus. And I think, how are you full on that? Like, you know, that's just not enough to eat there. And I find with butternut squash, oh wait, I didn't realise there's sweet potato in there. I thought this was butternut squash on its own. But anyway, especially with butternut squash, I find that if I have butternut squash, veg, and then like meat, for example, I almost feel like the butternut squash is, you know, sweet potato. So they actually sell this in the frozen aisle, but they didn't in Sainsbury'S when I did my online shop. And that's what I normally like to get. And like I said, it's just so simple. You get it out. I season it with like garlic, salt and pepper, and it tastes so good. Also got some wild rocket just for a side salad or salad of some sort. And yeah, rocket's my favorite as well. Not really into, you know, iceberg lettuce or anything like that. I just like rocket because I feel like it has more flavour. Also got some basil because again I use this a lot in my cooking just to give it some flavour. Again, if you don't use the whole pack by the sell by date, you can pop this in the freezer. It's absolutely fine to freeze, so that's what I do. I also got a cucumber, some red onions, some garlic. I do have ginger in my fridge already, else there would be a ginger sitting next to that as well because again, garlic and ginger I use a lot in my cooking. Aromatic vegetable stir fry. This one is so good, like one of my fave packs from Sainsbury'S. So yeah, I will have that, maybe a little bit of noodles and some meat and make like a nice stir fry. I also got some mushrooms. Like I said, I'm going to make some stuffed mushrooms with these and I'm going to show you what I'm actually going to use. So I've got stuffed mushrooms, I've got the breadcrumbs, and I'm going to use, so this is actually a vegan cheese, so it's a garlic and herb soft cheese. I just thought I'd try this, to be honest with you. Like I said, I am not vegan, I'm not vegetarian, I still eat meat, I still have dairy in very like small moderations, but you know, where I can make a change, I will make a change. So for example, as you can probably see in the shot already, I have the dairy free flora because I honestly don't taste a difference with this, so why not just get this? So yeah, like I said, where I can make a change, I will make a change. So yeah, anyway, thought I'd just try this garlic and herb soft cheese. I'm gonna pop a little bit in there, breadcrumbs on top. I'll let you know how it tastes. Probably some red onions as well. Also got some avocados because I love avocados in salad, like it on toast with chili flakes. Also got an aubergine because I did see a recipe for like an aubergine bake, which again is obviously meat free, and it looks yummy. So I'm gonna try that. And also I sometimes cut some of that up for like roasted veg. I got some cottage cheese. This is one thing of dairy that I just absolutely love and I struggle to give up cheese. So yeah, I love this on corn cakes. It's so good, just as a quick and easy snack after the gym or, you know, just midway through the day, and it really fills you up. So I've got some of that. I also got some total 0% Greek yogurt because again, I'm a massive fan of this. Tastes so good, and I have that for dessert. And I also put that on like chili and things as well. So when I make a chili, instead of using creme fraiche, I'll just use like Greek yogurt. Next up, I got a soup because this has quite a good date on. It's got the 1st of February on, so that's a really good date. And this soup is so good. If you haven't tried this soup, then I highly recommend it. It's the roast chicken soup and traditional veg. Has like really chunky bits of chicken and veg in, and it just is really tasty. It's low in fat, no added sugar. So yeah, I'll have like half of that for lunch one day, then have the other half the next day. Also 1 banana. I'm sure I said 3 bananas, but anyway, I've got some in the cupboard, so it's all good. Cathedral City mature cheese. This is honestly the best. Can't have any other cheese except Cathedral City, and I always get the lighter one as well, which is 30% less fat. Okay, on to the last leg of the haul, which is meats, meat-free and frozen. One thing I am going to say before I show you what I've got on the meat section is, in regards to meat, like I said, I'm trying to cut it down. I'm just trying to have, you know, 4 days a week where I eat meat and 3 days meat-free. I think if I can make a change, even if it might be that small, it's a change, you know. The only meat I eat is chicken, turkey meatballs on occasions, and then it's literally just fish. It's just prawns, mackerel and salmon. So yeah, that's the only meat I eat. 2 packs of prawns. I have these with stir fries. I have them on their own with like a salmon dish. Love prawns. I always season them with like paprika, salt, pepper, garlic oil. Really, really tasty. I then got some mackerel. I love mackerel just on top of some avocado on toast. Really, really good. Salmon, I got 2 packs. So I've got like 4 fillets there. So that's like 4 meals. So that will last me a good while. And I'll probably just freeze 1 pack, maybe. You guys know I'm a big salmon lover. Teriyaki salmon, salmon seasoned. There's so many things you can do with salmon. And I just really enjoy eating salmon. I just find it so tasty. I then got some turkey meatballs. Like I said, I did want to get meat-free meatballs, but I didn't manage to track them down, so I had to get these instead. I then got some chicken. I just got a big pack of 4 breasts. And then I also got my meat-free alternative. So I got some corn mince. I've never tried this. This is from the fresh aisle. I know they do this frozen as well. I don't actually know what the difference is. Is the fresh better? Is the frozen better? Let me know. But I'm going to test that out. Either put it in a chili or maybe like a shepherd's pie. I then picked up some vegetarian shredded hoisin duck. I've heard really good things about this, and I've tried the Linda McCartney sausages before and really, really liked them. So yeah, I thought maybe I could put these in my tacos. Yeah, I'll let you know how I get on with these, but I just thought I'd try them and give them a taste. You never know until you try. And then moving on to the frozen, I just picked up a 4 bag of Steam Fresh. They just come in individual bags, and they're just really handy, you know, for when you haven't got any fresh veg in, but you want vegetables with your evening meal. I always have vegetable with every single meal because it's so important and they're good for you. I then picked up some chopped spinach and some blueberries, and this is just for my shake. I know spinach is really, really good in your diet, so I'm just trying to incorporate it wherever I can, and I thought, why not just add it into my morning shake? And blueberries, I love blueberries, but the thing is with blueberries is they always go off before I get to eat them. Because I feel like blueberries don't have a good sell-by date, so I thought I'd get frozen instead, and then when I want some, I can just get them out of the freezer. So yeah, this is my food shop. Like I said, this isn't a weekly food shop, so don't think I go spending this much money every single week. I had a lot of essentials to stock up on, and also, like I said, I don't go food shopping every week. I literally do it probably every 2 to 3 weeks, and then we'll just stock up on any little bits I need in the meantime. Really, really hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. I am going to be following up on this food shop and documenting what I eat every evening, and then I'm going to compile that into like one video of like my meals, my evening meals. So yeah, hopefully that may be of interest to you, but at least I will then show you what I use this for. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed this. Remember to hit the subscribe button, and I shall see you all in my next healthy video. Yay, bye.